Welcome to Club Bubbles in Hawaii. Welcome to Ask Jack. Of course, I'm Jack, and I'm ready to read the questions. Alright, Luke Mays from Nebraska. Wichita, I believe. Alright, hey Luke, what is my main instrument? I would say keyboarding and singing. Yeah. Guitar, I do a little bit of it, but it's mainly, what I just said, keyboard and singing and all that jazz. Wendy Lipton from Charlotte, North Carolina. Actually, the Carolinas, they call it North Kakalaki. The Carolina people. They say, where you from? I'm from Kakalaki. Alright, anyway, when did I start my career? Oh god, it was kind of hard to tell. Probably about 12. I kind of fall in it by accident. I got into DJing with my dad, and my dad taught me everything about DJing. And the music thing with the piano and all, I've seen all the band people play the piano, they're making their own songs, and I kind of did that a little bit later, like, 2, 3 years later down the road. But I started off as a DJ, then I was a musician, and after I was a musician, I was, I wrote stories, I wrote little books, and, little movies, stuff like that. Nothing fancy, but, it's something. Lisa Tuscany from Boston. She was asking me, where was I born? Baltimore, Maryland. A lot of people think I was born here or there, or, a lot of people think I was born in Georgia. A lot of people think I was born in, I don't know, in Maine, or, or West Virginia, or, guess I got the hillbilly thing going on. But yeah, Baltimore, Go O's. Challen Malloyd from LaSalle, Wisconsin. Asked me, what is my most successful show? Well, Challen, I'll probably have to say, the Philippines. Right now, I had like the biggest crowd there. It's a lot of families. I think they're looking for something to do, and it's not just that either, They like great music. I think if you come in with, you're trying to be fun, you're trying to put on a great show, and, that's what they want, really. And, that song, Sporty, was, like, really big over there. It was, like, #1 for, oh, God, it was, like, 12 weeks. And then when it went down, it didn't stay. It only went to #4, and it stayed at #4 for like 2 solid months. So it was not only #1; it stayed on the charts for a long, long time. So I was really proud of that. Becca Ward from L.A. Asked me, what's my struggles in life? Well, Becca, I'm human. I'm like everybody else, and I will probably have to say a couple of things. Well, #1, when I was trying to be famous and being a famous actor, singer, at first it was easy, and then I got dropped off the label, the entertainment company, and they're not knocking at my door no more. Only because I grew up, I became an adult. So the time I was 17, I had to drum up again. And it's like a tug of war, And now I'm back on top. What was that? Now I'm back on top. And, a lot of people think once you're famous and you made it, you're up there like glue and you're never going to come back down and all that stuff. That's all fairy tales. It's just part of entertainment. These companies all they want to do is make money, and if they can make money out of you, they'll keep you. But if but as soon as you make a mistake, just one teensy weensy, off key, off step, then they push you out the door. But as long as you have perseverance, you'll do fine. And always try to practice. Always try to work on your craft. Yeah, work on your craft and all that jazz. Another thing was my weight. At one time, I was 271 pounds. Oh man, you think I was bad now. I was 271. And then I got down to the 190s. I'll put it that way. So it took a gym and some extra workouts, extra sit-ups, extra push-ups, all that stuff, trainer. Never give up. Never give up. George Davison, also from North Carolina. See, Wilmington. Are you related to Harley Davidson? Anyway, he asked, what's my favorite airplane? Alright, my favorite airplane, I kind of like the Concorde. They got the new Concorde coming out, I really like to see. The Stealth Bomber, kind of like them all in a way, because they can be in the air, but, I think they're pretty neat and all. If I can go from Los Angeles to Sydney in 4 hours, that'd be awesome. Maya West from Hollywood, Maryland. Okay, that's Point Lookout, Southern Maryland. DC, okay. She asked me when I'm going to start my fall tour. Probably in September. Do you remember? Yeah, September! Alright, enough goofing off. Yeah, I'll probably start around September the 5th, Labor Day, something like that, around that weekend. Clarissa, do you explain it all? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Clarissa Green? Okay. From, what is it? Let me read it again. Oh, from Only Maryland? Yeah, it's Only Maryland. Home of Cal Ripken. Yeah, what was the question here? Anyway, how do I feel about a certain clothing store? And, about being, they're excluding some people about their weight and all that stuff, and I have to say this. Look, we do enough fighting. There's wars out there. There's people are going to war with over things. I think the last thing we need is something to somebody's trying to start up something. Yeah, the last thing we need is somebody trying to start up something. I mean, I think we should let live, I think this clothing company should make clothes for everybody. Don't be stuck up if, I come in there with a big nose, I'm the only guy with a big nose in my family. And they're like, what are you doing here? And it's wrong. I mean, that's an understatement. It's beyond wrong, I think. I think a clothing store should be about fun, the way I remember it, like surfing clothes, surfing clothes like Maui in Ocean Pacific. It doesn't have to be like that, but I think it should be fun. We should express ourselves. We shouldn't use it to, to be stuck up or, make us feel like we're higher than somebody. I mean, it ain't about that at all. I'll put it this way. If I had a clothing company it'd be for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're big, small, wide, narrow. It doesn't matter. Clothing store or any store. I'll let anybody in. I don't care, As long as we're cool and everything. And keep the jerks out. So, as long as the people are about fun, that's who I'm going to let in. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as we get along, we're cool. That's what it's about. And like I said before, I kicked the knuckleheads out. Denise Katz from Seattle asked me, what's my favorite concert hall? What's my favorite concert hall to play in? Well, there's no best. Athens was kind of cool. The home of REM, B-52s. Red Rocks, I will say that was fun. Red Rocks had that natural, earthy feel to it, and that was really cool. Coachella, that was a lot of fun too. And when we were not working and playing instruments, we were on the rides. We were on the little mixer thing, playing some games a little bit. The Hollywood Bowl has a lot of lights built into it sometimes. But you have to ask the guys in the theater, because sometimes they'll have classical music come in, and the classical music guys, they don't want all that lights. And but as for me, when I go in and my band, we want all those lights. We want all that funky stuff. We want the lights, the lasers, all that stuff. But like I said before, if you have like the Philharmonic there, they just want just certain lights, and that's it. All right, All right, this is Ask Jack.